I just wanted to check in with everybody and let you know I'm feeling a little anxious today. My husband and my son are napping. Um, I went to therapy last week after I made some of the videos, and I showed my therapist the videos, and she was kind of proud of me for doing it and, thinking it was a big thing for me wanting to help others. Um, She did tell me in therapy, though, that I will be starting something new soon, which I'm kind of nervous about, which gave me some anxiety. It's something called rapid eye movement therapy. I want to say it's like EMMDR or EMDR. Um, I'm nervous about that because I've never been through anything like that before, and I'm afraid, like, what if it makes me worse? But again, that's the anxiety. Everything is the what if thinking. But again, here I am on a Saturday afternoon, and it's quiet in the house except for my little parakeets over there. I don't know if you could see them, but I'm just feeling anxious. I don't know why. I had a bad panic attack last night. I didn't have my phone on me, so that might have been a good time to record, but my attack was so bad I didn't have my phone. I went through something last night. My dog, I don't know if you saw him in the video, my first video. I had an English bulldog. His name was Shamsky. He's 2.5 years old, but he had very, very bad allergies. We tried everything, over $1,500 in vet bills, special food, medication, antibiotics. He kept breaking, his skin kept getting real raw with what they call hot spots, and it was so bad that they had to shave half of his back up because of it, and everything we were trying wasn't working. And yesterday he had more spots. Well, let me tell you, on the third, when we took him to the vet and they had to shave his back and everything was so bad, they had said that it's causing him a lot of pain and they wanted me to put him to sleep, which of course I didn't want to do. So they said we could try some kind of allergy testing, but it was $500 just for the blood draw, which we were going to try to save the money up for. But in the meantime, the vet said, we had to find a way to keep him comfortable, or he felt that it was best to humanely euthanize the dog. And of course, I didn't want to do that. So he was on pain medication and stuff, antibiotics for his skin. And yesterday he had 2 more big sores come out, one on his head and one on his tail. He couldn't even sit. At that point, I had to make one of the hardest decisions. I cried a lot. It was very hard for me last night, but I decided the best thing for me to do was turn him over to a lady named Andrea, who runs a bulldog rescue, who has the resources and has a lot of experience with this. It was hard for me because he was a good dog and I loved him, and he didn't have any behavioral issues. He didn't go to the bathroom in the house. He didn't chew things. None of the normal stuff that somebody would rehome a dog for. It was mostly a financial thing and for his own well-being. I didn't want to see him in pain anymore, and I didn't want my vets to put him to sleep. So that caused me to have a very bad panic attack last night when they came to get him to transport him up to upstate New York for his rescue. And I find for me, my dog helps me. When I was in Florida, I had a Boston Terrier who I had for 4 years, who was my best friend. They help take your mind off your anxiety, or they help comfort you in a way. And so now that my dog's gone, I feel really lonely and empty in a way. Like, yes, my son and my husband comfort me, but there's something you get from a dog that you don't get from people. But anyway, so that happened last night, and I had a bad panic attack. So I don't know if that's where the anxiety's coming from today, or if I'm just having anxiety, because that does happen. So now I'm just trying to get through the anxiety today. I'm sorry I didn't have my phone last night to record the panic attack I had last night. That one was pretty bad. First, I got like a stomach ache. I had a stomach ache twice yesterday. I kept feeling nauseous and like I was going to vomit, but I never did. But last night it started hurting so bad. And of course, my what if thinking with my anxiety, I right away went into the thought of, oh my God, I'm going to die. Everything's always, I'm going to die. I don't know why. So I was like hyperventilating, thinking I was going to die, crying. My husband was sitting next to me, comforting me, assuring me I'm not going to die. And that's the weird thing with my panic attacks. Every time I get a bad one, I always think I'm going to die. And even though I survive, and like today I'm sitting here, so I obviously didn't die last night, that doesn't do anything to comfort me. Like, I know when I have the next bad attack, I will still think I'm going to die. It doesn't matter that I didn't die from the last one, you know? So it's like the rationale part doesn't work. Like, I know rationally I didn't die. I'm not going to die from a panic attack, you know, that I've had a million of them before, and every time I thought I was going to die and I didn't. But it doesn't change how it makes me feel. It still makes me feel like that every time. So I just wanted to share with you guys what happened and let you guys know that I'm anxious again. I only had really one good day this week. I think that was Thursday. I didn't have any aches, pains, no anxiety, no nothing. But every other day I've been kind of anxious. So I just want to touch base with you guys and let you know that I'm still here and, you know, tell you about the anxiety I was having now. Um, I'm sure I'll post more later if it gets worse, and next time I have a really bad one, I'll try to have my phone with me. Alright, I will post again soon. Hope you all are enjoying your Saturday.